Hello everyone. Today we are going to study Cisco Network Lab, and in this lab I'm just going to cover up basic lab structure, that is basic lab structure 2 as a VLSM. So what does VLSM stands for? So VLSM stands for variable length subnet mask, where the subnet mask uses more than one mask in the same network, which means more than one mask is used for different subnets of single class A, B, C or a network. It is used to increase the usability of subnet as they can be of variable size. It is also defined as the process of subnetting of a subnet. Fine. So it's a simple stuff. So what is the advantages of VLSM over FLSM? So in fixed length subnet mask, all the subnets are equal size and have equal number of hosts. In VLSM, but in VLSM the size is in variable and it can have variable number of hosts, thus making the IP address more efficient by allowing a routed system of different mask length to suit the requirements. Fine. In FLSM there is a wastage of IP address, but in VLSM there is a minimum wastage of IP address. FLSM is preferred for a private IP address, remember that, while public IP addresses VLSM is the best option. Fine. Okay, so this is the lab topology that we are going to work on, and I'm just going to configure this VLSM lab that we had studied in the previous lecture for calculation. So the calculation is shown in the previous lab. You can visit it if you haven't watched it. So over here there are 4 routers, city A, B, C, D, and there are 4 PCs, that is PC 1, 2, 3, 4, with the IP address shown in the figure. Fine. There are fast Ethernet zeros and serial ports that's configured. So what I'm going to say is there are 4 fast Ethernet zeros configured in the router series, as you can see in the figure. Fine. And there are 3 subnet mask routes. Fine. That is 4 subnet masks also shown over here. Okay. So let me point it out. So over here you can see the subnet mask. Okay, so subnet mask between A to C and C to D are shown over here. Fine. And the IP addresses are as shown. Between B to D and D to B are also shown over here. So these things we are going to configure in our lab. Fine. So let's get this excited stuff get going, and let's configure this lab into GNS3. Fine. As you all know that we are also using GNS3 for configuring these entire labs. Up till now we have done a lot of works into it, but a lot of work has been left. So let's configure it step by step on GNS3. Okay. So for that I need to open GNS3. I have already opened it for you all people. So I'm going to config T. First and foremost thing, I'm just going for host IP address. That is, let me configure the host name for each and every routers. That is, host name for router 1 is city A, host name for router 2 is city C, host name for router 3 is city B. Fine. Slightly change of host names and IPs and cities. Fine. Host name for IP address for router 4 is city D. Okay, so city A, B, C and D. I mean A, C, B and D. Fine. Okay, so with this thing I'm just going to configure one by one the serial ports between A to C, C to B, B to C and so on and so forth. Fine. Ignore this message over here. Pardon my mistake. It's already recorded. Fine. There are number of hosts that you can see over here. There is 94 hosts for city D and so on and so forth, for 254 hosts for city B, city C contains 120 hosts and 511 hosts for city A. So let's configure the ports itself. Fine. Okay, so serial port 1/0, as you can see in the right hand side figure, I have already shown it over here. 192.168.1.1 is the serial port over here, and with 255.255.255.252 In the similar way, I have router 2 as in configuration, and this configuration contains IP address. There are two serial ports. One is 1/1 and 1/0. Let me configure it one by one. Let me first go for S1/1, that is 192.168.1.2 with 255.255.255.252. Fine, that's /30 CIDR, and then I interface S1/0 contains 192.168.1.3 5 255.255.252, and then no shut. Fine, do not forget to give this command because it's a very important command in a way. Fine, otherwise your port will be disabled in a way. Okay, so for city B, okay, I'm just going to configure serial port 1/ let me see if you can. Okay, 1/1, that's, you can see over there in the right hand side, 192.168.1.6 with 255.255.252, and with 1/0 its IP address is 192.168.1.9, okay, with IP subnet mask is 30, that's CIDR 255.255.255.252, and yeah, important one, no shut. Okay, so again with this page I'm just going for city D, and I'm just going to configure this interface. That's city D contains one serial port, that's serial 1/1. Fine, and with this 1/1 I'm just going to configure IP address as 192.168.1.10. fine, with the IP address 255.255.255.252. okay, and then no shut is an important concept. Fine, so all these things are now configured. Fine, it's pretty much easier. Okay, so with all these things I'm just going to take care of you can see over here I just forgot to specify faster than 0/0, but it doesn't matter, I have now specified it. So let's configure the fast Ethernet ports. Fine, let's get started. So with city A, I'm just going to show it to you in the screen. Fast Ethernet 0/0 has IP address 10.0.0.1/22, that's 255.255.252.0. fine, and then no shut. Okay, it's easy. The similar way, city C contains fast Ethernet port 192.168.0.1 with CIDR 25, that's 192.168.0.1 255.255.255.128. simple, isn't it? No shut is the important command once again. Fine, then don't tell me that I didn't tell you. Fine, I'm just going for fast Ethernet 0/0 is 172.16.0.1 with 255.255.23 is okay, 254.0, no shut. Okay, so these things are now easily configured. What about router 4? So router 4 contains that city D interface fast Ethernet 0/0 contains 192.168.0.129/24, that's fast Ethernet 0/0. Fine, easy. Let's go ahead with no shut and then close this program of configuring fast Ethernet ports. It's simple and as easy as you think. Okay, the another last concept that we have to take care for VLSM lab is configuring VPCs. Okay, so let's go for VPC. So city A contains IP address that is 10.0.0.2/22. fine, that's and the IP address of gateway is 10.0.0.1. fine, you can see it's done. Similarly with IP city C, it contains 192.168.0.2 with 25 as a CIDR or subnet mask, 192.168.0.1 as a gateway. Fine, and then it's done. You can see it will pop up the message, it's done. So city PC3 contains let me show it to you. Yeah, 172.16.0.2/23. fine, and gateway is 172.16.0.1. It's pretty much simpler and easier to understand, and it's done. Let's wait for the message. It's okay, done. So PC4 contains IP address as 192.168.0.130 if not mistaken. Okay, with IP addresses /25 and 192.168.0.129. Okay, so this is the default gateway, that's the router address, right? Okay, let me change the screen over here if I can do it. Yes, okay. Yeah, so we have configured this screen shown in the right hand side of your monitor, right? So it's done, it's easy and it's done. So all in all, thank you all for watching my lecture series. These things I'm going to use it in RIP version 2. Please do like, subscribe and like my channel. Thank you. See you in the next lab in RIP version 3. And yeah, I'm just going to cover my what we call as material in this description below. Do check that material so that you can have a handy note on it. Thank you. Bye bye.